The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Registers the punch out and hits 101. At the plate, Ted Simmons. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-2. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. That's out number 2. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Mason Miller, the strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Phillies, Mike Piazza. This one popped up. Makes the catch, 1 down. Carlos Delgado stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Roberts in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. On to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double play. And we're back. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's one gone. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Miller goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2021. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
On the ground, De La Cruz. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And here is Ellie De La Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1.
1 strike. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Soto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Squirts away a little bit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1. Treinen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1-2.
One down, base is empty, and that's outside.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 outs. Stays alive. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. That one at triple digits.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Here comes Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. There's a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time.
Out.
So 2 down now, and here is Rafael Palmeiro. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ball.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up at RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Josh Hader.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Palmeiro at second with 2 down. Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Runner at second. 2 down. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. And they limit. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out. So now the DH spot, Corey Seager, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And that one clips the corner. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out at my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. The Phillies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire.
Cod Mlb25 Soy San Diego.
Está todo, manito, está todo, yo te invito, está todo. No sabía transmitir hasta que después que está ganando. Ay, Dios, estos tigres son fodios.
You gon' see me touch the sky.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is out of play.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Soto brings it in, and there's one down. Juan Soto now. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually in right, today starting in left.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Missing inside, and the count is even 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Just off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And it gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And now batting Mike Trout. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza snags it for the second out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Big time power. That one inside. And that is ball one. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Soto off of first with two away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jones right there to make the grab. And digging in for Philadelphia, Ellie De La Cruz.
Martin Indigo.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
El diablo.
That one, it's a strikeout.
Good fucking pitch.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Me sacó lo gas.
Fly ball down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Check swing. Did he go?
No.
Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Eso fue atrás.
2 down, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Hey.
2 out, space is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Yeah.
Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. So here's the Padres DH, David Ortiz. Just missed. And another ball.
Ve acá, tire, trae.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Second inning here, no score. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Cod Mlb. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Crow Armstrong ranges back. Adios,
Pelota.
And the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0. Here's Manny Machado. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Santander moving back for it. Booyah! They go back to back. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Tied him up inside with that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Chipper fires to first.
Con 2 out.
Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park, where these Phillies fans are geared up for another season. Their postseason run was cut short after they ran into a red-hot Mets team in the NLDS.
Yeah, it was a tough series to swallow for these fans. Phillies were good all year, but they couldn't cool down the Mets when it mattered most.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Diego comes to the plate. Into center and a base hit. Seager around third. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch.
Wow, loco, la cogió, Dios mío.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
In the dirt, blocked. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Jones over at first with 1 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much.
Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 runs in. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And in at second with an RBI double.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Pete Crow Armstrong up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one ripped into right. Down the line, and it's foul. That's in for a strike at 95. Now 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Slinging it to first in time.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
¡Vámonos, coño!
High fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its
Me tienes alto con esa circle change del diablo.
A 2-run shot. It's 5-2.
Vamos allá.
Here's Juan Soto. His first
Síguela tirando.
was a strikeout. That's too low.
Ahora viene con recta.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Vámonos, coño. Estoy ready para lo que tú vengas.
Base hit.
Me tenía loco con ese circle change, sí. Parecía un niño tirándolo.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ahí, coño, síguela tirando.
Right side, and that's just foul.
Ahí,
Down the
síguela
right side
tirando.
for foul. These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Good job to fight that one off.
Diablo, coño, se la fallé. Me le di adelante y todo. Diablo, loco.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one not close. And it's 1-0. On the ground at first, Delgado steps on first for the out. Here's Trout.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ahí, diablo,
Line
coño, le
drive,
dio
that's a
hit.
base hit into right field. And now a 2-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
1-1.
In the dirt. So a wild
Piazza.
pitch allows the runner
Nunca
to
sabó la
advance.
Piazza.
Trout on at second with 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Sí, sí, sí.
Started after
Buena.
the 1-2 pitch,
Vámonos.
appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy
Adiós.
call.
Lo pasó.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park.
Sigue. Date un hit, cáete muerto, Dios mío.
Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Corey Seager. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one the other way.
Da un hit, cáete muerto. Loco, atrás de la bola, bro.
So
Perfect, perfect.
now for Philadelphia.
Y no me la dan perfect, perfect.
Singled and scored his first time. This one smacked out to left
Tampoco,
center.
hit.
And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Coño, ¿cómo que le tengo que dar mal para que caigan bien?
Mike Piazza stands in for the Phillies. That one blasted
Alejo.
to right. That's back there.
Esa va lejos.
See you later.
Vámonos, coño.
He goes the opposite way with that one. It's 7-2.
Esa va lejos.
Real power at the plate. Carlos Delgado. Is fouled off.
La mejor picheo lo dejé pasar. No way, bro.
Two away.
How good these offenses
No,
are.
el mejor picheo. Wow.
And now for the Phillies, Ryan Roberts.
No.
And the first pitch
Oh
misses
my
for
God,
ball.
Delgado, tú fallaste eso. Ahí.
Ball there.
Ya,
Bases
atrás de la
empty.
bola, loco, el PCA, es increíble, bro. Me tienen que dar aunque sea un hit por eso.
2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Swings over the top of that
picheo.
one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's in the dirt.
No ese no, man.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Mira, ve, ni uno se trae. Ni uno trae.
Fly ball out towards right field.
Y yo
Travis
tirándole
Head
como un estúpido.
makes the catch in and
La
go.
buena que pierde este juego, pues está tirando la vaina así.
As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Leiter back to work. Swing and a ball line out
Armstrong?
towards center.
Por eso te tengo ahí ya.
Down
Vamos
for the
allá.
out. And a quick out, number 1. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch misses.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Here's a high chopper. De La Cruz whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Ball one on a pitch inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Fair ball.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Booyah! Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-4. And now it's going to be Cal Raleigh. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the play. And,
cuando haga que está haciendo la carrera.
And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one ripped. Way back there. And it's gone. Home run. A 2-run homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 9-4. Next to hit, Juan Soto. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these fills really impressing me with the quality of their this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
No, yo no quería tirar.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Anthony Santander. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but...
Seager, let's go, baby. Por fin diste un hit. Diablo, Seager, tú me tienes alto, loco. Rollincito y Rollincito.
Chipper Jones.
Buena, Seager, Dios. Wow.
Ready to hit.
Ooh.
Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air.
No.
Stanton has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He's already homered in this game.
Ay,
Foul
ay,
off to the right.
Sácasela,
4
Mike
runs
Piazza.
already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And misses inside.
Ahí, diablo, la fallé.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Crow Armstrong should have it, and it's caught for the out.
1-2-3 inning,
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Soto in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike
One ball,
one.
one strike.
Outfield playing straight up now. Outside.
Ball, out.
And it's 2-1. Clobber to right field. Way back.
Estaba esperando.
Gone.
La
A
estaba
solo
esperando.
shot. It's 11-5. Trout in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering down in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. That one missed. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Stanton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Swings through that.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there.
Ah, bro. Ah, de verdad.
Hauls it in.
Wow,
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Got him swinging.
Coño, bola mala.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz stands in for the Phillies. The Phils up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Swings here. Can't forget it.
3 jonrones tiene ese animal.
And he's gone yard again.
La
That's his
creta.
3rd home run of the game. And they
2
boost
para
their
el
lead.
right,
It's
2 para el left.
13-5.
Y 1 para el left.
2 outs, nobody on. And now Juan Soto, 1 for 3.
Ya. La de Delgado no me la dieron. Ese mismo picheo, esa misma vaina.
That one fouled off.
Tenía que estar 14 a 5. La de Delgado era lo mismo que es.
And it's through for a hit.
Ya lo, yo
And
moví
that
ese
keeps the
PCI
inning
para
alive.
adentro. ¿Y por qué ese PCI se quedó ahí?
Smash that
Lo
one
hubiera
through
yo
the
sacado
infield for
esa
the
bola.
knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Santander,
Buen picheo,
now
buen
the
picheo.
box comes up
Me
empty with a
sorprendiste.
swing there.
Esa no.
Ripped towards third to second, and he's
Se lo
out.
quedó arriba.
Bang, bang play, and the inning is
Bajo
over.
ese PCI se la mando otra vez.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top six. So digging in now for San Diego, Pete Alonso. Ground ball left side. Zips it across. And that takes care of Alonso. An outstanding hitter in Cod Mlb. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it.
Es raro que
And
no la
there's two
sacó
away.
ahí. Se me
As
quedó
good as
ese
he's
picheo.
seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Machado in the box
Diablo.
now. No balls and a strike. That misses the zone. And 1-1. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball.
Buen swing, buen swing. Estaba tarde, pero buen swing.
Now he breaks his bat. Delgado tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Machado out of the... Back here in Philadelphia, here comes Corey Seager.
Ya lleva uno. ¡Ay, lleva dos!
Swinging a foul out play. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult.
Marte throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trout on his horse.
Diablo, no lo subí, loco.
Makes
Got
the
lazy,
catch for
bro.
the
Why
out.
did I get lazy there?
Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cut out and miss, struck him out.
Buen picheo.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Michael Kopech gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-1.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball. Pretty well struck right field. Soto moving back for it. Adios, Peralta. He shoots one out to right. It's 13-6. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Just stop
Here's
talking
Mike
about it,
Trout.
bitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Está duro. Acevedo.
Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Phillies, Carlos Delgado. Scott back to work.
Ay, Dios
And first
mío,
offering is
Acevedo.
fouled off. Scott,
No lo haga.
30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft.
No lo haga,
This
mío.
one swung on and hit well, way back there. It has the distance, gone.
Delgado es una bestia.
And they tack
Se la
one on the
perdonan
board.
ahorita.
It's 14-6. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. And it's gone. He hammers one out to center. And they add to the lead. It's 15-6. Crow Armstrong, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike. making a move for a bat off the bench. Bernie Williams.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's a rocket out to left. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
De La Cruz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Alexa, turn on lights.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. what you're saying. All the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. And I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, only be mine? Give me
But you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Jumping like the hiccups. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, the tight vibe, give you hope in the dark.